Storm Tracker weather starts now with Chief Meteorologist Curtis Grevenance.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I've never wanted to get back from a commercial break so fast in my life because look at that. So rainbow here out in the Helena Valley. And yes, you cannot have a rainbow without some rain. So actually I have a little shower that is moving across parts of the Helena area. How awesome is that? I wonder if there's a pot of gold over there at the bottom of that rainbow, at the end of the rainbow. 66 degrees, and a little front is moving through. Winds have picked up to 22 miles per hour. Could use some rain over the Boulder area. Look at all of that smoke from the haystack fire. This fire is going to continue to burn over the next several days, maybe all the way for another week or so, before we get some much needed precipitation into the state here. What a sky in Great Falls, what color as well, 66 degrees, the current temperature, 60s and 70s. That little front is right about here, and that will continue to move across the state, but not cool the numbers off that much, really, if any, from where we were today. Temperatures should be pretty warm here this weekend. Wind not too bad. Again, just some gusts up to about 22 miles per hour in Helena. Technically, the latest observation out of Helena, good air quality, but earlier today it was moderate from the haystack fire. The rest of the state looking at clean air. Just around the Boulder area is where there will be some marginal questionable air quality. Throughout a lot of the west, things are looking pretty clean. The largest fire as far as new growth in the country, in the west here, down there into California. The second largest fire as far as new growth in the last 24 hours or so, right here in Montana. The haystack fire grew by about 1,400 acres. That's happening yesterday, and it continues to grow and burn today. So smoke being emitted here. We do have some showers in the area. Also, central Idaho. Those fires had some activity yesterday and today. So yesterday it was about 17,000 acres. Now we're up to close to 18,500 acres, 45% containment, so that at least that's going up. Placer fire is also continuing to burn here a little bit, but there it is, just a couple of showers up there above Lincoln, maybe a few drops around the Lincoln area and Rogers Pass, Stemple Pass, maybe a couple of drops, and also a few drops here. It'd be nice to get at least a little rain on the haystack fire. And looks like if you're going to see a shower, you probably have to head into the Little Belt Mountains around the Great Falls area. But hey, it's raining at least in some part of Montana. Got some moisture moving up through the central part of the country, but that's already past us. It's not coming backwards here. So a stray shower through the central part of the state here the rest of this evening, and then that's it for a while. Saturday and Sunday, really nice, pretty sky, comfortable temperatures, a little breeze. Watch that fire danger, as a lot of us will be out enjoying the mighty fine weekend weather heading into early next week. Looking at mostly sunny skies from Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is when things will start to change. Looks like a front will go through, cooling us down. And then Thursday into Friday, this is looking a lot better and wetter here with a good chance of some rain and maybe even some higher elevation snow. Tonight's a little chilly. Temperatures down into the 30s for some, 35 in Havre and Chinook. Harlem at about 36. Malta, 35 degrees. We'll be in the 30s to about 40 degrees around Lewistown, then also around the Helena area. And again, we got one shower going through the valley right now. Here's the forecast for tomorrow, first weekend of October. It's not really going to feel like it with temperatures well up into the 70s here across most of the state. Watch that afternoon breeze. And again, with the warm, dry conditions both Saturday and Sunday, I do expect the haystack fire to continue to burn. Sunday even warmer. And most of the wind will be up off the Rocky Mountain front out across the north central part of the state, but even the mountains will get a little breezy with the Sunday afternoon daytime heating. Heading into Monday, even warmer. Look at these 80s, 86 in Glasgow on Monday, and then into Tuesday, continued warmth and continued dry weather. But those changes, they'll be coming here later in the week. Maybe a couple of showers Thursday, better chance for widespread rain on Friday. Next weekend looks nothing like this weekend. Colder changes, maybe even some snow levels lowering here, and really the middle of October, beginning late next week into the middle of October, we've got some changes.